Hello and welcome to the midweek video. We continue to look at some Proverbs, and today I want to look at two verses in Proverbs from chapter 3, where we're told to trust in the Lord with all our hearts and not to lean on our own understanding, and to seek his will that he might guide us on the right path. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Here's some great advice for us in the day in which we live in. In fact, for every day of our lives, it's good to seek the Lord with all our hearts and not lean on our own understanding. Because there are times in life when we just do not understand what is happening around us. We don't know what's happening in our lives. We don't know what the next step is. And so often we'll lean on our own understanding instead of trusting in the Lord with all our hearts. And you know, when you think about it, there's many things in life that we can't understand, but we don't always then lean on our own understanding. For example, if your body's not functioning very well, you've got pain, okay, you first thing we would do is ring the doctor. But if you've got a bit of headache, obviously you take a paracetamol. But by and large, if we've got something serious with us, we don't lean on our own understanding to think, I could sort this out myself. No, we ring the doctor. We get advice. We go see a specialist. You know, if it turns out that it's appendicitis, we don't think to ourselves, well, I'll lean on my own understanding. I'll put it right myself. We can't. Likewise with the car, when that goes faulty. And we might try one or two little bits. Ultimately, we take it to the people who know how these things work and what's the best thing to do to get it working properly. And you know, the Lord is the maker of all life. He gives us life. He understands life. He sees the bigger picture. He loves us with an unfailing love. He longs to bless us. And yet when problems come in life, how quickly we lean on our own understanding and try to sort the problem out, and things seem to get worse and worse, when actually this proverb says, look, don't go through all that hassle, don't go through all that pain of trying to sort it yourself, leaning on your own understanding, but simply trust the Lord with all your heart. What that actually means is that don't decide suddenly that, yes, I will trust the Lord to help me through this difficult time, but I'm also going to have a backup plan just in case. No, you trust him with all your heart. But then seek his will, that he might lead you on the right path. Many of us, through our lives at some time or other, may well have depended upon a guide. Now, I'm not suggesting that many of us have been needing a guide to take us up the south face of the Eiger, but many of us will have been on holiday and we will be wanting to know places. And what happens is that we have a guide, and this guide then leads us around the city, around the town, shows us all the places of interest. And what we do actually is we put our hope and our trust in this stranger who we've never ever met before. And we trust them to guide us on right paths. And yet this proverb tells us that we need to be doing that with the Lord, that we need to trust him. And he will guide us on those right paths. We need to actually walk in his ways, seek his will, and he will guide us on those right paths. And so the wisdom that comes from this proverb for us today is simply this: trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding. Don't try to work it through yourselves, but just simply trust in the Lord. And also, let the Lord be your guide. And for that to happen, you need simply to commit your ways to him, to seek his will. Have a great day. Don't lean on your own understandings. God bless.